Aquarius. What up, though? Welcome to Swimming Through the Void. This will be a general message for the sign of Aquarius, wherever that resonates at for you in your chart. Keep in mind, we all have an 11th house as part of our birth chart. Time and energy are fluid, so take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. And these readings are timeless, y'all, so whenever you stumble across this message, there will be something here for you to help bring you clarity, to help empower you, help you align. Aquarius, tapping into your energy today, I used this Faceted Garden Oracle deck to catch a vibe as I'm tapping in with your energy. A lot of cards flew out today, but I feel like this is a message of the ending of a cycle here. With every ending, there is a new beginning. I feel like this cycle has been a lot, to say the very least, but now we're moving into some better energy. I feel like I'm hearing divine redirection. So maybe this is sort of that divine pause where we're figuring things out. We're shifting gears, we're shifting directions. I see a lot of integration from all that you've learned from, through what you've been through. For some of my aquas, it feels like some downtime or maybe just spending more time at home or in your own energy here. I am feeling like we are in the birth canal, so to speak. I do feel like you're moving into something beautiful, into something new. Spirit is asking us to see the beauty in the hardships and to see the beauty in the pain here. That might sound a little bit crazy to some of you, but how many of us have been through really tough situations where we've really learned a lot going through that situation? How many of us have been through tough situations and have shifted into where we were supposed to be because of that, right? I am seeing, like I said, I'm seeing a shifting, a changing of direction. So, and I'm also seeing, Aquarius, a lot of new connections being made. So this may be, on social media, online. This may be in real life. This may be a new job that you're at, or a new school that you're at, or something, a new class even. I'm just seeing these connections being made here that are going to, I want to say, help you in your future, or bring something beneficial to the world. You've got your energy here with the Humanity card. Maybe for some of you, you could be getting into healing in some way, or really stepping into your power. Breaking the mold here. And I do also see that you're sort of getting in touch with yourself on a deeper level here. And it's almost like you've made it through this rite of passage. So now we're going through this portal, so to speak, into Lion's Gate, right? Into a new chapter. So with that, let's pray real quick and we will jump into the tarot and see what comes through. Divine Mother, Father, Holy Spirit of the Most High, Spirit guides, guardian angels, archangels, ancestors, messages for my Aquarius family, my Aquarian family, for their highest good. Anything my Aquas need to hear, anything they need to know, any messages that will bring them clarity and confirmation, any messages that will empower my Aquarians, any messages that will bring healing and bring them into alignment with their highest timeline, with their best life, with their highest self, and of course with your will, Most High, will be greatly appreciated. All praise and glory forever and ever. For some of you, you're coming out of some type of karmic cycle or relationship. I was seeing a Tower moment, the Devil card, sort of wanting to be seen here, something keeping you stuck, trapped, bound, some type of toxicity or controlling environment. It looks like you're moving away from that in some capacity. So let's see what is what. What is the past energy here for Aqua, please, Spirit? Wow. Okay, what is current for Aqua? Wow. What is the theme here, Spirit? My Aqua's out here getting it. Getting it. Wow. Thank you, Spirit. Wow, you guys. What is incoming? What about the advice? Sheesh. Thank you, Spirit, with the Empress on the bottom of the deck. I see beauty and abundance is sort of what we're thinking about, what we're working toward, what we are building here in the past. That's really what I see. Is I see my Aquas getting through some blockages, right? Or really making a decision to move in the direction that's best for you. I see the Six of Swords with the Two of Swords, which is the Eight of Swords together. There may have been some overthinking or some stressing in regards to leaving something behind or moving away from something that may have been a bit toxic. But this was like in order for you to be able to create happiness, create your legacy, to build something here. I mean, we have the Nine of Cups, the Ace of Cups, which is the Ten of Cups together. We have the Ten of Pentacles with the Eight of Pentacles. So I see my Aquas working hard, staying focused, and it feels like maybe there might have been a blockage back here and you really decided to follow your intuition or follow that higher guidance and move away from whatever this blockage was to take this Ace of Cups opportunity to Nine of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, to move towards something that is fulfilling for you, to move toward something that is solid, sure, stable, to move toward whatever this is you're building in. The Ten of Pentacles is your legacy, right? It's like the family that you're building, the career that you're building, the business that you're building, the life overall that you're building. Pentacles have to do with our physical world, tangible things, right? Our everyday life. And the cups have to do with emotions. I always say the Nine of Cups and the Ace of Cups is not only an opportunity for some type of happiness, or some say wish fulfillment, but with the Nine plus the Ace, we have the Ten of Cups, which gives this feeling of feeling complete, feeling whole, feeling satisfied, right? So I'm seeing my Aquas staying focused. It's almost like you're keeping your head down and you're focusing, you're moving away from anything that may be hindering or blocking your progress or your blessings. In your current energy, I'm seeing a lot of clarity coming through for you on things that you do need to leave behind. Maybe there's some relationships, or there's some situations, or even habits or thought patterns, addictions, things like that, that are not serving you, that are really causing chaos, or causing turbulence rather. And I see my Aquas sort of gaining this clarity and taking this Ace of Swords, this clarity, this truth, and making a tough decision, right? To really move in the direction that's going to be best for you. And so it feels like the blockage was sort of seen back here, but now in your current energy, it's like we have the clarity, we have that sword, we have that truth, and we are moving in that direction through this portal, right? Four of Wands. This is a card of union, and if y'all see that 1111 with the wands there, this is that portal. You can even think of it as the Lion's Gate portal, where you're walking away from the things that are not serving you through this Lion's Gate portal with that sort of truth, with that sort of clarity, and you are taking action and really getting the game plan down for the future and for what it is you are building, and sort of like, what's the next step? It's like you have this clarity and you're making the decision, and you're rolling with it, you're running with it. And in the theme of your reading, I really am seeing you taking action toward away from any type of turbulence or chaos or competition or any type of relationships where it just feels like there's static, right? I'm seeing you ending out major cycles and really take that magician's wand. And I feel like my aquas are realizing that you really do create your reality. So I'm also feeling like this is the ending of I want to say a dark cycle for you, but I'm also feeling karmic, something that your soul came to experience, something that you experienced, and you have been able to take, or are able to take, a lot from that on sort of a soul level. So like everything you've learned, everything you have gathered from this dark cycle, you're integrating that, you're releasing the rest, right? The extra, you're releasing what doesn't serve you, and you're taking all of that wisdom and knowledge gained, and you're really making something happen from that space. With the magician in the theme of your reading, this feels like you're aligning to your path of destiny. This is really the universe's way of saying that you have everything that you need right now at your fingertips to make this magic happen, to build this 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, to build this legacy or this business or this career or this home or whatever it may be that you are building. You have it right now, and through closing off this old cycle, you're pulling the energy away from that, and now you have more energy to put toward what it is you're building, which brings us to your incoming energy. Okay, that's what I thought. Thank you, Spirit. I'm really seeing you shifting vibrations here and stepping into this new energy fully. So I feel like in your current energy, you're sort of, I want to say, tying up loose ends and releasing just the little bits that are maybe still hanging on energetically. I hope that makes sense. Maybe the last of the thoughts from the past, and especially with Venus in retrograde and all of the planets that are in retrograde right now, it's like we're in that process of releasing, gaining clarity and integrating. But in your incoming energy, I see you free and clear. It's like the slate has been wiped clean, and now we are moving forward. We have Aries energy out here heavy, so maybe some of you are dealing with an Aries, or maybe this is really just about initiation or action, right? Where you're building something here, and Spirit is really calling you to trust the divine. God is like, yo, trust me. Follow your intuition. The universe is giving you intuitive hits, giving you signs, giving you synchronicities, for whatever it is you're building, an empire, a queendom, a kingdom. You're building something big here. And the message from Spirit, what I really see in your incoming energy is Spirit's really like, Aqua, don't give up. Keep pushing forward, bet on yourself, be bold, take that risk, take that action. Whatever this decision is, Spirit's like, okay, so there may be a decision that you're sort of hesitant on making, whether this has to do with the business or do with your family or do with your career. The divine is saying, go for it, bet on yourself, go for it, take action, trust that this feeling of, okay, maybe I should move in this direction, or maybe I should make this decision, that feeling is coming from the divine, and really the divine calling for you to have trust right now, even if it feels like you're moving back to square one or ground zero, is sort of how it's feeling with this Fool energy. It's like, trust. we're bringing you into alignment to not only build something big, but to receive so much here. And I do feel like and see that there is so much healing in this energy. It really does feel like a huge cycle complete, a lot of healing, a huge weight lifted off your shoulders, and now it's like we're free to roam, we're free to create, we're free to, and not only are we free to create, but we're getting these beautiful insights and we'll say downloads as to what it is we would like to create, right? We're getting these sparks of drive, these sparks of intuitive sparks of like, oh, let's create that, right? Spirit's saying to go with that. And your advice here really is to really trust your own inner voice right now, to trust your intuition. If you're getting signs in your dreams, look into those. If you're seeing signs in your waking life, look into those. If you're seeing synchronistic numbers on the clock, animals crossing your path, if you're noticing a particular color standing out to you, be present enough to notice the signs, to recognize the signs, and really look into those, connect with those. This High Priestess means that you are very connected to the divine, Aquarius, and it's really about sort of moving from that space and bringing yourself into an energy where you're open to receiving these downloads. So quieting down the mind, quieting down our internal world and our internal dialogue, spending some time out in nature, doing some breath work, doing some grounding, so that way you are open to receiving from the Most High, and you're able to act from that space. Spirit is really saying to stay positive here. I do see that you've planted some seeds, or some seeds have been planted within you, for some of you rather, and these seeds are growing. This is really about continuing to give those seeds the nourishment that they need in order to grow, so to speak, keeping your focus on them, speaking life, speaking positivity into them, and really in your advice, we have the Death with the Six of Wands. This is about completely closing that chapter, completely closing the door on that old relationship or that old job or that old cycle, or that addiction or whatever it may be. This is where you're completely closing the door so you're able to move on to victory. And if you see in both of these cards, these cards look very similar, right? We have death, which is the ending, and then we have, it's almost like this ending here is causing your victory. The fact that you transformed, you morphed, you ended something big, a big cycle is, and then we actually see that cycle right here with the wreath, which you did get the wreath on the bottom of the deck or somewhere out here in the very beginning of the reading in the Faceted Garden Oracle deck. This represents this previous cycle, and if you see the person on the Six of Wands is holding a wand in victory with that wreath on it. This is representing the fact that he has overcome this Five of Wands, this chaos, this turbulence, this conflict, this bickering, whatever it was. He's coming through victorious, and that is over. So it's almost like you're truly switching timelines. You're coming back from the dead, so to speak. This is in your advice. Close the door. Continue following that higher guidance, stay positive, and be still and know that your manifestations, that whatever it is you're building, that your most divine timeline is coming to fruition. Just keep staying focused, keep your head down, Aquarius, and keep moving. Family, let's grab a couple oracle cards before we tap out. What a beautiful message here, though, for my Aquarians. Big message, moon, the world. We have a hard cycle that is closing out. Magician, in order to open with the Fool, the first two cards of the tarot, both major arcanas. In the tarot, we have major and minor. The major arcanas from the Fool to the World represents our journey through this reality. And with 1, 2, 3, 4, I thought you had more. You have 4, 5, I think 6. You have 6 major arcana out here. This is a major pivot point in your journey. These are big energies. This is very important. Balance spirituality and practicality, and that's what I see with this High Priestess and the Seven of Pentacles, where it's like I'm tapped into the divine, but I'm also here in the real world where I am watering these physical seeds. It's like you're receiving from the divine, but you're channeling that info, that wisdom, that energy into the physical world. So it's almost like you're just this channel, this vessel right now. Maybe some of you are like tarot readers or preachers or something of that nature, where you're literally channeling these downloads, or you're able to help those around you by sort of, you're getting intuitive hits for the people around you as well. That's coming through. So for some of you, you're very, very intuitive. You're very, and it feels like a spiritual level up here. Make sure you're balancing your spiritual life and your practical life. It says expect powerful change. Take time to breathe out. Conclusions are within reach. Let's grab a shaman's dream, and then we'll grab a card or two from the Kali Oracle as well. If anybody wants to take a deeper dive, you can always check out the website, book a personal session with me. That link will be right down below in the description box, so feel free to check us out. Feel free to grab a session. We have live sessions over there and pre-recorded as well. My pre-recorded sessions never take more than a few days to finish and get uploaded. And then you can actually schedule a live session right there on the website. So there's a link you can click. You can pick your day and your time. What's the message for Aqua? You guys got the Horseman, Herald of Change with the opportunity. Talk about the Herald of Change with the opportunity. Meditation, I was guided to look under that. We have 11 with meditation and stillness. There's like an emphasis here on meditation, family. Good news, caution, Herald of Change. When the Horseman appears, he's inviting you to spread the good news. Everyone already knows the bad news. Your task is to point out the beautiful when others see only the ugly. Note the possible, no matter how implausible it may seem. This does not mean becoming giddy or blindly optimistic, but rather reminding yourself that every storm cloud has a silver lining. Wow, that's exactly what we were talking about, seeing the beauty in the pain and seeing how much you've gained through all you've been through, family. It says, become a herald of the positive, put away the fatalistic attitude, the dire predictions, the dreadful expectations about the world or about your life. Declare the arrival of a new and better you. Proclaim that you have risen from the realms of the dead. Proclaim that you have risen from the realms of the dead, woken from a long and dreadful slumber, and are back on the world stage to show. The show is on again. This is, maybe some of you are becoming famous or gaining some recognition for something. This is the message of like all eyes on me. You're gaining recognition, a lot of attention, a lot of focus on you here for what you've been through, for this death, rebirth, and what you're creating through that. The Horseman cautions you not to allow your exuberance to become hollow or trivial. Be sure that there is substance to the news you spread, and you are willing to live up to the expectations you raise. The world will welcome you with open arms as you share an uplifting message. Heed the Horseman when he shows up once, for he bears good news and is announcing a prosperous and peaceful time. You guys, wow. So maybe some of you are like starting a YouTube channel or literally going to be on television or something like that, a podcast. I don't know what this is for all of you. Obviously, it's different, but spread that good news, family. Keep your focus on whatever it is you're building, because I see this reading as such a beautiful omen that things are going to come to fruition. There's a lot of abundance here, and whatever you're building is going to be very successful. Let's grab a card or two from Ma before the camera cuts me off. Went a little bit longer than I had planned today. And then let's not forget that we have the Empress on the bottom of the deck with the 10 of Swords and the Devil under that. So you have escaped and freed yourself and are bringing yourself into this beautiful energy of abundance and beauty where you're walking through your everyday, and this is that energy of just where you're just breaking down because of the beauty. And I mean breaking down like tears of bliss because of the beauty in your life, because of all you've been through and how far you've come. Aquarius, congratulations, family. This is beautiful. And I see that you're going to touch a lot of souls with your story, or you're going to touch a lot of souls with your magic here in a good way. Obviously, it's almost like you're becoming this overflowing fountain that is going to be able to nourish and give to others. Divine Mother, what is the message for Aquarius? And Aqua, I just want to say thank you for being in this space, and thank you all that take the time out of your day to watch, to hit that thumbs up, to drop comments. You guys, y'all the real MVPs. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Ma. You are forging your authentic path. In support of that, you shall attract great blessings that will benefit all beings. To live a spiritually and creatively self-directed life takes incredible strength and trust in yourself. Remember that the promise of your sacred success is being fulfilled through every challenge and every blessing. Trust in what you were born to accomplish. You can have what you need and desire, but you must be prepared to enter into the sacred fire to make the appropriate offering. Shift from focusing on what isn't working out to handing over all of your concerns as a prayer offering to the divine. All can then be resolved and shall manifest according to loving and generous grace. And the spiritual cleansing and protective means necessary to overcome any obstacles shall be granted to you. You can trust that what is happening in your life, or you can trust in what is happening in your life, especially the things that are breaking apart or arising anew. Any pain that you might be experiencing now is so much less than the pain that would have taken root if certain circumstances were allowed to continue. Aqua, gang, I love and appreciate y'all. Thank you for being in this space with us. Y'all already know what time it is. Let's take this deep cleansing breath. We're going to use our will and our visualization to draw in this divine cosmic energy, this prana, this chi. We're going to draw it into our energetic body. We're going to pause and hold the breath at the top and picture ourselves glowing as brightly as we can, white or gold. Then as we release, we're going to forcefully exhale like we're filling up a balloon, watching any negativity, any doubt, any sadness, any anger. Picture it all as black, any lower frequencies whatsoever. Picture it all as black or gray, smoke or static, leaving you so the divine can help us transmute that into this healing, into this guiding light, into this ascension, into this abundance. So empty your lungs. Let's get this breath in. Breathe in. Hold it, squeeze Mula Bandha, raise that energy up. Now lock it into your heart space and watch yourself glowing as bright as you can. And release. Aquarian family, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for all of the love and support. I will see you beautiful beings on the next reading. Much love. Bye.